Hi, I'm Justine Louise. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about Glambot, more specifically as a buyer from Glambot. If you're not familiar with what Glambot is, it is actually a website. It's located in the US. I think it's somewhere in California. And what they do is they buy and sell used makeup. So if you are totally disgusted by used makeup, then you probably won't be interested to watch any further. But if you are interested in that and don't mind if it's been used before and been sanitized and then they resell it at a cheaper price, then maybe you might be interested. One reason why I really like it is not only because of the discount, but because they also have a lot of items that are discontinued, as well as limited edition items that people have sold to them, and then I'm able to get my hands on them. One item in particular was the Anastasia Master Mario palette, I think it's called. That is actually my ultimate eye palette. I don't mention it on here because it's limited edition and you can't get it anywhere. But if you did like that palette or want to get your hands on it, definitely keep checking Glambot. So I have ordered from them several times. I have a lot of mixed feelings about them. I have also sold items to Glambot, and I'm actually going to do a totally separate video on that particular thing because I am going to be sending them some items soon, so I will go through the whole process with you and explain everything as it goes along. But for today, I am just going to show you as a buyer, because I did actually get a parcel in the mail from them, and so I'll do a little bit of an unopening and I'll tell you what the products are and how much they would have cost regularly, and then you can see for yourself what condition they arrive in. So just to explain, Glambot, I ordered this particular item on December 11th. It was shipped on December 18th, so yes, that's 7 days, and that is typical. They do take quite a long time to actually even process and ship your order, so if you're in a hurry, I wouldn't bother. Usually items I'm not too fussed about, so I don't mind waiting, but just if that is a concern of yours, then that's something to think about. And it officially arrived on January 3rd. Now, you also have to keep in mind that was the holiday season. In between, there were a lot of mail closures and things. And also because I live in Canada, my items sit in customs sometimes for a while. So, let's get to the exciting part, and that's opening and seeing what I got. So, I received... this is exciting. I know what this is. I probably should have looked one before. So it's just packaged in like styrofoam wrap. They don't package beautifully or anything. So this is a Natasha Denona palette, the 5 palette, and this one is eyeshadow palette number 5, and eyeshadow palette 5, so that means 5 colors, and it is the number 13. Now, I'd had my eye on this at Sephora, and the colors are kind of burgundies. There's a nice Bravo color, and I was really interested in this green. And actually somebody commented on one of my videos just recently when I said I didn't like the Lila palette, and they actually said maybe I would like this one. And sure enough, I had already placed an order for this one. I think Casey Holmes did a video using this, and I think she and I have kind of similar color, hair color, although hers is a bit darker right now, and it looked really great on her. So I'm glad I got this. This packaging feels a little bit different than I already own one of these palettes. Mine doesn't have as much of a white bottom, so I'm wondering if this might have been a tester and it was sent in. I think people send in makeup to Glambot for a multitude of reasons. Maybe it's from, they may get them from department stores and Sephora and things like that. I don't know. And then also I know personal people send in items, whether it's just didn't work for them, or they received it as a gift and didn't like it, or they have duplicates. There can be a multitude of reasons how they end up with the makeup. I have no idea. I just know when I buy it. So let you know, when I buy from Glambot, I usually only buy when they have a sale. Now, I would highly recommend never buying from them unless you get a coupon code. So I think you have to sign up for their online newsletter or whatever subscription, and they'll send you coupon codes, because I've noticed a lot of their items are very close in price to brand new. So why would I pay close to the same price when I can buy it brand new and have a guarantee and return and all that kind of stuff? So I will only buy if there's a discount. So I did get an email with a 25% coupon, which is usually not very usual. So this was around the holidays, so I guess they were doing a big push. So I only bought this because it was 25% off. So their asking price was $43.20 in US dollars. So that is, if I was to buy it on the Sephora website, it was actually $61. So this one was $43 US. And I got a 25% coupon. So that made it a really good price. So I'm very excited about my Natasha Denona, and I will keep you up to date on it. The next item is a little guy here, and again, just wrapped in a styrofoam wrap. And they say everything has been sanitized, and almost everything I've received is practically brand new. You can't even tell it's been used. It's in great condition, so I've always been happy with that. And it's an Hourglass blush. This one is called Mood Exposure. It was a color I've always been interested in. It's kind of a rosy, it actually probably would look good today. It's kind of a rosy, mauvey kind of a color, and I've heard so many people talking about it. But I find Hourglass is super expensive, and I've never been totally obsessed with any of their items, to be honest, with the exception of their Confession lipsticks. They're very, very nice, but I don't see what all the hype is about, if that makes any sense. They're great, but anyway, I guess I'm really fussy. So this was $31.50 plus 25% off, but again, that was in US dollars. And if I was to buy this on Sephora, it would be $45 plus tax. So I think that was a really good deal, and I'm very excited to try it. And it looks brand new. I mean, the mirror is perfect. The outside is a little bit scratched out, but Hourglass stuff does get scratched really easily. So I'm very happy about that. And I have one more item, and this is a Charlotte Tilbury, I know that. And something I've been wanting for a long time. I could buy it from the Charlotte Tilbury website, but I was too cheap. See, now this even has the box still, so sometimes you can get, it's like brand new. So again, I don't know if they get these from department stores or just from people, or maybe beauty gurus who get a ton of stuff and can't possibly use it all. So it's the Dolce Vita eyeshadow palette. This is actually my first Charlotte Tilbury quad eyeshadow palette. I do have a couple of the full face, and I'm actually wearing the full face Beauty Glow today. And I also have a couple little single eyeshadows that I got as sets with a eyeliner that came out I think last year at the Christmas time. I'm not crazy about those, but I do like my full face palettes. So let's take a look at this one. And it has been used, I can tell it's been swatched, but these colors are gorgeous. I've always wanted to try this. It's like a nice burgundy, a brown, kind of taupey, kind of a coppery color, and a nice all over. It has a little bit of a shimmer, pearl kind of a color, and I'm going to definitely be using this and trying it out because I've always wanted to try Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm very happy with my items, and this, if you were to buy it on the Charlotte Tilbury website, is $66 and then plus tax. And this was $46.80 on Glambot, but that's in US dollars. So for these three items, I paid, it came to $91 in US money, which equates to 120 Canadian. But if I was to buy them, as I mentioned, from the Sephora and Charlotte Tilbury directly, it would have been $172 plus tax. So it definitely is a good deal. So again, you can use it, Glambot, for getting good deals, but my favorite part is looking for items that are really difficult to find. Like I mentioned, my Master Mario palette. So if there's a limited edition item that you wanted to always try, or something that you really like and you can't get it anymore, definitely keep an eye out on Glambot because they get new items all the time. They're always having deals and discounts. They have a big, huge range of cosmetics, all luxury, high-end mostly, but they even have ColourPop and a few other ones that aren't super expensive. In the past, they didn't have the Sephora collection, but I've noticed a few items popping up here and there. They even sell cosmetic bags. So if there was a limited edition cosmetic bag that you had liked and wanted to get a hold of, like a MAC usually comes up with some really neat ones, they have a big selection of those as well, which also is nice as a seller. You can count that as one of your items that you submit. But again, I'll get more into that when I do my selling to Glambot. So my final thoughts on Glambot is it's a great concept. I totally don't mind using used makeup. I mean, I try testers in the store, so I don't really care. Lipstick products I'm not too thrilled about, but you can sanitize them. And just so you know, they don't sell mascara or lip glosses because those they can't sanitize, but everything else they do sell. So I would definitely give them a try. And again, do not buy when it's full price, only use it when you have a coupon code. And don't expect it to arrive in a hurry if you live in Canada. It does take a couple of weeks, but if you're in no rush, then I would definitely recommend trying them. So again, I give them a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you'd like to see more beauty content, definitely stay tuned. I'll be posting some more things, and I definitely will be posting something on the selling to Glambot. And that's that. So anyway, please click like and please hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing some more, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!